Hey there, Capricorn. Welcome to your November 2019 reading. This is your monthly reading for November 2019, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. Now, normally, the monthly reading I put out is general and love life, but this month I will only focus on your love life reading since I've been gone all last month, pretty much. So thank you guys so much for all the love and support and for being so patient with me. Stay optimistic about your love life. Some of you are feeling a bit, restless. You need to keep an open mind. Maybe you're not seeing the, yes, definitely, flew out again. Keep an open mind. Maybe you're not seeing the overall outcome that you had hoped for, planned for when it comes to your love life. In any case, let me finish with my announcements or I'm going to keep getting messages here. So once again, you guys, for November's monthly reading, it will be love life only. Your mid-month check-in will come within the next week or two, and I will do a general check-in for the month of November with a love life checkup just to see where we're at mid-month November. Your 2020 yearly forecast will be coming out soon after as well. I'll be working on those in your December readings. The week of Thanksgiving, I may open up my calendar to take personal readings. I have to shuffle some things around in my calendar first before I decide. And if that is the case, I will put an announcement video out. Okay. So let's get started. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. For the month, love life energy for the month of November 2019. Remember that this is a general reading, so not all messages will resonate with everyone. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Never force the message to apply. And remember that the energies are also fluid, so this may have already happened, this has yet to happen, or the energy is for your cross watcher or the person that you are dealing with. Capricorn cross watchers, welcome. You have the flirt card. I just did Sagittarius's reading and they also got that card. Let's see, Capricorn. Maybe you're the cross watcher flirting with a Capricorn, someone that's interested in a Capricorn. Okay. But your Capricorn may have trust and codependency issues. So Capricorn, these are either your issues or somebody that you're interested in. I feel that for somebody here, for some of you here, this is the big block in your love life. So when I said at the very beginning, some of you are feeling as though things aren't working out, wondering why you haven't, felt like you've made it to the outcome that you wanted when it comes to relationship and your love life. Part of you has trust issues, if not they do. And a relationship that's built with trust issues in the in the background can be a little difficult, whether they're yours or theirs, right? Or you both have trust issues. That's like a double whammy here. I'm also feeling that for some of you, you have someone that has codependency issues, whether to addiction or to a past relationship, and therefore you have trust issues because they still may be talking to an ex. They still may be going back and forth with an ex. They may be in and out of a relationship. So how can you trust them? There's a codependency issue here. You may be codependent on them. They may be codependent on the ex. But there is this, energy between you that's like a flirtatious energy where it keeps you around or it keeps them around. And that's pretty much all this is what I'm feeling. I don't feel as though there's anything very serious here. If you are the love interest, cross watcher, or Capricorn, you're wondering why, the love of your life hasn't manifested just yet. You may be going out there and flirting, and if not, some of you need to, because these trust issues and codependency issues, either in your current life or, your past relationships, that's something that you need to heal from, learn from, and put behind you. And extend your lighthearted energy to others. You wonder why you've been single for so long. Well, what are your interactive skills like? Do you get out much? Are you talking to people? Are you making new friends? Are you being friendly or introverted, outgoing or serious? Where maybe there's nothing wrong with the connection you might have with someone new, but you're sending them the wrong signals, because even if you are interested in them, you're just kind of blah about it. And so that may be your energy, or somebody that you're just not sure if they're interested in you. I'm feeling like this is both ways. I can't seem to get like an even read on who this is. I feel that it's both you and whoever you're dealing with, or one or the other. It's not specific to either just Capricorn or the person that Capricorn is dealing with. In any case, Capricorn, some of you do have trust issues that you've been trying to put behind you, that you've sworn up and down it's not going to happen in the next relationship, the current relationship, or whatever, right? I keep getting that same message. So Capricorn, if there's someone that you're seeing, that you're interested in, who's still messing around, talking to, hanging out with, or dependent on their ex, for someone who already has trust issues, obviously they're just like, I'm not going to go through this. I've got trust issues as it is. You're telling me to trust you. You're telling me one thing, but then you're talking to an ex. You're dependent on an ex. You're like still hanging out, going back and forth, and we're just friends. Or this could be you, Capricorn, and therefore new people don't trust you, because why you still need to fuck with your ex if you're over them? If you're, you know, free and open to be with whomever you want, why do you choose to hang out with an ex instead of opening up new opportunities, new roads, new chapters in your life? You're recycling old past memories, old, you know, energies. It's recycling the old. It's not growing into something new. It's not bringing about anything new. Okay, so let's see what's going on here with the flirt, trust, and codependency issues. I'm also feeling that for some of you, you feel like there is someone here that you have like this connection with, that you guys just click and get along with. And, you know, maybe you haven't really put yourself out there to them. Maybe you haven't made an obvious move that, hey, you're interested in them, right? I feel as though a part of you feels like you're not quite sure how to get into that opportunity, how to create that opportunity for yourself to get into this person's path, life, interactive, you know, just how do you, it's like, how do I interact with this person? And that's kind of part of the problem, right? Five of Pentacles. Part of the problem here is that you've been through so much, you just almost don't know how to start a new chapter and trust and learn to love again. And especially if you at one point were part of a third-party situation, you feel like a third-party situation has you left out in the cold. So when you talk to somebody, interested in someone, meet someone, dating someone, whatever level of interaction you have with someone, and you find out they're still interacting with an ex, well, you're not very, you're more weary than anything. And so you need to take a step back and figure out, is this your past energy in your mind replaying old third-party situations that has you paranoid that every relationship is going to be like that? Or is your intuition guiding you and telling you, remember the warning signs we sent you last time and you didn't listen? We're sending them to you again and we're testing you. Are you listening now? So know the difference between your own trust issues and paranoia and actual red flags, right? The Emperor, Hierophant, wow, the Star. You know what I'm talking about. You have three majors right here. It is about ultimately trying to gain back control of your life and fighting your own inner demons when it comes to trust, right? Are you your own worst enemy? Is this self-sabotage because you go into this doubtful, negative state where you all of a sudden feel you can't trust anybody. Like, no one's worthy of your trust, so why even go out with anyone? You're being a little bit pessimistic. Well, I'm not even gonna say a little bit. You are pretty much being pessimistic. It's like you want a relationship, you want to connect with someone, you want to vibe with someone, but you're just not sure if you're ready to put yourself out there just yet. And you may have let someone in here and there, like you dated and then you felt like, okay, I'm gonna let my guard down, and then like it didn't work out, like it fizzled out, or they went back to an ex, or it turns out they were still, you know, flirting with their ex, like you caught them. I'm hearing that you saw something on their phone, or like you started wondering, why is your ex texting you so much? It's not like you guys got kids together or anything like that. What's up with that? Oh, they were just asking me about this. Oh, they were just asking me about that. And it just sounded like the conversation was very casual, like they still kept in touch, like it was a daily thing, like they were still kicking it, hanging out, spending time together. And you started to wonder, well, am I the one that's just helping them kill time until their ex gets it together? And then sure enough, they go back to the ex, and you're like, why do we even fuck with this anymore, right? So, you know, you feel like you were left out in the cold, and you're trying to figure out how to move past this. You know, you're not quite sure what to do about it. You don't want to end up in another third-party situation. You know that a 5 under a 5, 5 of Wands, you are very much conflicted when it comes to everything that you've gone through. You ask yourself and you wonder within yourself, could I have seen this coming? Did I fall too quickly for that last one? And what were the warning signs that I ignored? What were the warning signs that maybe I didn't want to see, right? So it's time for you to take back control of yourself, your mind, your emotional well-being. And I'm feeling as though you have this internal dialogue, this internal battle, your third eye against your paranoid self, your self-sabotage. And you know, you want to trust your intuition, but at the same time, you don't know what part of your intuition is talking to you and what part is your paranoid nature, because you've gone through so many distrusting, you know, situations, and you've realized so many people that you trusted at one point you can no longer trust. And so, you know, you hold back. And you're just like, I'm not sure what to do from here. So some of you may need to get help in terms of getting your energy clear, right? You also need to meditate and connect with your higher self so that you know the difference between the hurt and distrusting you and your higher self, your intuitive self, that nudge that you know, okay, this isn't right. I know I'm not being paranoid. I know that I have every reason to worry, or I have every reason to question something, right? This isn't just me acting crazy or controlling or anything like that. I just need to know the truth. And so sometimes you may be conflicted about confronting someone, and sometimes you may be conflicted about facing that actual situation. Above all, you really need to heal yourself and find that balance, clear your chakras, especially your crown, your third eye, and your throat chakra, and your heart chakra. Well, you know, all of them. But if you are absolutely aligned with yourself, you are able to think clearly, see clearly from your mind's eyes, speak clearly, and feel a way to know when something is not fooling you, when something or someone is authentic, when they're legit, when it's a legit connection, or when it's a legit doubt, right? Warning. But I feel that you are changing, you know, that thought mentality within you, that you're no longer going to be so distrusting. I keep hearing like, I'm not gonna trust them as easily, but you're trying to find this happy medium between the two. The trust issue is the biggest message I keep hearing, 9 of Wands, because it's put you through so much. Queen of Swords. Four of Cups reversed. So you know it's time to come out of, you know, being so guarded and isolated. And I feel that some of you have given yourself the time to recover and understand everything that you've gone through, heal. And although it's been a rough road for you to get through this, at some point you need to take that sword and just say, that's it. I'm no longer going to feel this way. Now, the Death card did come in reverse, which means you're going to hold yourself back. You're going to stay stagnant if you don't continue moving out of this energy. By continuing with these codependency issues, these trust issues, or, you know, having that codependency issue in terms of, you know, getting involved with people that need you more, right? That need to be codependent on you. So if you're starting to see a pattern of the last few people that you've dated, where they almost react or play out like, I couldn't do this without you, I'd be lost without you. I still keep hearing that it's them doing that with their ex. But for a handful of you, you are going through this situation where the new people that you meet, have that codependency type nature. And some of you may realize that that's what you're attracting because you like it. It's almost as though it softens the blow of your trust issues. That's for someone. In any case, I don't really care for this feeling. So, I don't really know what's going on with you guys, Capricorn. It's kind of a funky feeling here. I keep getting like mixed messages. The trust issues may go both ways, and so does the codependency. You want someone almost to be codependent on you, and you might deny that, but it's easier for you to trust them if they were more dependent on you, because then you'd be able to see and know their every move. It is time for you to connect with your higher self and, you know, take control of your thoughts, your actions. Break free from these cycles that have gotten you nowhere. You have an opportunity to transform here, to heal, to find hope and success and healing in new paths that are opening up for you. But if you continue down this path, then there are no new beginnings, because your Death card here came out in reverse. And we want that right side up. So this could also mean that this is all happening in the sign of Scorpio, but in the sign of Scorpio, especially during Mercury retrograde, is probably when you feel the most stuck at this moment. So, energy oracle messages for Capricorn, please. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign, November 2019. Overall energies, please. The Temple path. Okay, so as I said, some of you have to connect with your higher self. This is an opportunity for meditation, healing, clearing, evolving spiritually, so that you learn how to better trust your intuition. And the Angel of Love, look at how beautiful that card is. The Angel of Love is here with you to help you heal, to help guide you, to help, you know, open your eyes beyond the trust issues, beyond the codependencies, and beyond the emotionally unavailable flirtatious vibes, right? So if you are envious of someone or something, or perhaps you're feeling that there's too much envy there, see, darkness on one side, light on the other, bright and beautiful. And so you may be feeling like, I wish I could trust easier. I wish that I could be everything that this person needs. Well, that creates a codependency issue. You have to be whole within yourself, and so do they, so that when you come together, you complement each other, not complete each other. You are both one whole individually. And cornucopia, I love this. This is like the 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. You know, the end all be all. At the end of your path, you have manifested all the abundance, the fruitful energies, emotional, completion, where it's just this beautiful feeling of waking up every day and just emotionally and happily, joyfully abundant. But you block yourself when you have the trust issues and the codependency issues. And if this isn't you, this is someone that you are dealing with that is blocking your cornucopia from happening. And that is the master number 11, which is guiding you towards big changes, towards new beginnings. And today is Sunday, November 10th. Remember that tomorrow, the 11/11, opportunity for new beginnings, new portal opens up for you to be able to release. Big, huge release this 11/11 and 11/12, because we have the full moon on the 12th. Your opportunity to really, dive in deep and to try to pull out all these trust issues and bad experiences and codependencies so that you can heal and move on, move forward. I need one more for Capricorn, please. One more. Indecision. It did come out in reverse. Generally, I don't like to take the oracle cards in reverse, but with these, the energy oracle cards, I have been taking them when it does come out that way, because I feel that it gives you a straight up message when it comes to indecision and it falls in reverse. You've now decided, you know what you need to do. You can't go on living your whole life with trust issues or codependent relationships. You don't feel yourself. You're not 100% happy, joy, at ease, at peace, where you can move on with your life. You realize that certain things have to change and certain things have to end. So this new moon manifestation, full moon release is where this will help you to release the trust issues and the codependency issues. You've now decided that it is time for you to heal and let go of all of that, what holds you back. Carrying connections, and 7th chakra archangel Uriel also came out. Let me put these back. I was not going to take all of those, but I did want to show them to you. I don't think I announced that I was using 2 new decks as clarifiers. I did for the other readings, but this is the Tarot of the Night, and this is, just to show you really quickly, these are the 2 new decks that I'm using to clarify. Tarot of the Night and the Tarot Grand Lux. Okay, so now let's pull some cards for singles and couples. Capricorn singles, what is the overall message Capricorn singles need to take away with them? 8 of Wands, communication coming in swiftly with the World card. 10 of Wands. King of Cups. One more, please. Okay. And you have the Star card once again. Beautiful. The Star and the Star, you have it here twice. So you obviously know that these trust issues and codependency issues in the same type of relationship karmic cycles, the same type of like, why do I end up attracting these type of, people that are still, fucking with their exes, attached to their exes, still married, separated, whatever it might be. The communication is that it's time. It's like the epiphany, like your light bulb finally turned on, Capricorn, that you say, you know what, I need to take time for myself, going down that temple path, figuring things out on my own spiritual level and being able to graduate out of this cycle that holds me back because it weighs me down. It's wearisome, it's worrisome, and I'd like to get my shit in order so that I can graduate onto bigger and better. That's the epiphany that you have. And so when you decide to make the change, you start communicating in that sense. You're like, boom, boom, boom. This is what I want. This is how I need things to be. You're either with it or you're not. I'm out of here. You may be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or the King of Cups is simply because we're dealing with it during the Scorpio season. And that is the Aquarius card. The Star card. It is, however, about finding your own emotional balance. And look at this card. You've got that star shining brightly over your crown chakra, your third eye chakra, trying to figure out where you finally realized. You've sat there, you've meditated, you've contemplated, and you're like, it all just comes rushing towards you like this big giant epiphany. You know what you need to cut out, you know what you need to heal, you know what you need to do to move forward. Now, let's move forward. Capricorn couples. Overall message and energy for Capricorn couples, please. King of Swords. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Queen of Wands, that is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. 8 of Coins. The High Priestess. And the 6 of Cups. Okay, so if this is an energy or a relationship from the past that you just feel like you're continuously reliving the same experiences over and over again, not sure. I feel that for somebody here, you did have someone break your trust many, many years ago. No matter how hard you worked on it, there were some instances in your relationship past where you may have brought in about that doubt. Because you still hadn't healed or gotten over your past issues with why you couldn't trust someone, why they broke your trust. You may have come across as a bit cold and logical, where when you did it to somebody else, how your ex may have treated you, you didn't really care about it. But now you find yourself in the other situation. Now you find yourself in the receiving end. Now you find yourself where you're like, oh my God, I don't know if I can trust this person. I don't know if I can open up to them. There's more to this than meets the eye. There are too many things from your past that you have kept hidden that still haunt you, that still hold you back, that, you know, were very serious reasons as to why you have a hard time trusting people, or vice versa. Maybe you have a horrible track record in relationships and the new person that you're talking to is not going to trust you so easily. But if you want a relationship to work out, a connection to work out, you're going to do whatever it takes to not lose them. You're going to do whatever it takes to make it work. And that 8 of Pentacles is there, which means if it means you need to divulge all the bullshit from the past that held you back, that's hurt you, that's, you know, broken your trust, then it's time to open up and be clear about it so that you don't run into the same problems. If you're holding on to issues that hurt you from many years ago and you've got a new connection now, you can't expect them to understand where you're coming from if you haven't really told them what was going on back then. At the same time, I feel like you're almost as though like, I'm not going to tell them what happened to me 10, 15, 20 years ago. They're going to be like, why the fuck you still holding on to it? Well, Capricorn, why are you still holding on to it? Why is it still affecting you? And that is your lesson in order for you to connect with your higher self, in order for you to connect so that you can clear yourself of old karmic baggage, old karmic lessons, and move into a new cycle, a new chapter for yourself. All right, Capricorn, that was your reading for November 2019. Remember that I will be back for your mid-month check-in. It will be general and love life check-in. So stay tuned. If you're new to me, I hope you hit that subscribe button and you double tap that bell twice so you get notified when I upload. Thank you guys so, so much. Please, I'd appreciate it if you take the time to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I wish you guys all the best. I'll see you in your mid-month reading. Take care. Bye.